Busy week. Good day to you and how you be, everybody. This is Agosto here and welcome to Taino Inc. Just getting in here right now. It's been a very busy week, especially with rush orders. That's why I had to put a little delay on the CMYK and even posting the part 2 of the CMYK video. Little delay on that because of the rush orders. I had about 3 rush orders this week, plus a job I had to do also. And let me tell you about rush orders. Rush orders is what we want to do. A lot of people, they procrastinate. They wait to the last moment to get the shirts done, and they cannot order online. So that's when the mom and pop shops like us, we kick it. They call us and we tell them, yeah, we can make it happen. I had 3 rush orders this week. Two of them, they needed the same day. One of them was early in the morning, but the other one called me at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and they needed it by 5 o'clock, about 50 shirts. And you make it happen. You stop everything, you do it, because this is where part of your niche comes from. Those rush orders. Everybody looking for rush orders. And those people, when you get them out of there, when they tight, they're going to recommend you. They're going to say, that person got it done. So rush orders are good. That's why it's always good to have in the dark room screens already coated, dry. Have about 5 or 6 always there ready. So you could be able to just come and get that job done. Not try to do something in a rush, code them, and then leave them there for about 2 hours. It takes a little time. So that's why right now I'm coming in. I'm recording the CMYK. We're going to talk about the CMYK part 2. So in other words, let's hop to it. Let's talk about the exposure time. When you're dealing with the CMYK, you got to do your own test runs. You start with about 30 seconds. Then you move up. You take one screen, you put it up, you say like 30 or 40 seconds, take it to the wash booth, and if some details are washing off, that means they didn't expose well, bring it back and bring up your timing. It all depends because every exposure is different. Every exposure unit has a different light setting. There's some the LED, UV, halogen. There's so many lights, the power of the light, the humidity in the room, how long it's been drying, the type of emulsion you're using. There's like about 6 or 7 different emulsions that you have to figure out yourself. So the best way to do it is you start with about 40 seconds, a minute, you move up 2 minutes. Mine's come out to about 2 minutes. I'm able to wash everything off with no problem. I know about some people that told me it takes them 5 minutes, to expose the CMYK so it could really wash well. So that's on you. When it comes to exposing, that's on you. You have to figure it out. Coating screens. Usually people have their own way of coating a screen. They go 1 and 1. I do it on the sharp side of the scooper, and I'll do 2 on the print side and 2 on the squeegee side. I go 2 and 2, let it dry up, and again, like I said, let it dry for a whole day to make sure. If you want to try 2 hours, 4 hours with a fan, it'll work. But me personally, like I always say, leave it there for a day. Washing off your screens. Washing off your screens, you could use either the pressure washer or the garden hose. If you have a garden hose and you feel you want to try the garden hose, you could. But I use the pressure washer. And I keep it in a distance of at least 12 inches away. And I use the wide angle spray. I do not do it very strong. Just do the wide on the pressure washer and it will work, because the air and not a lot of big drops of water, it will break up your image. If the screen is exposed well, you won't have no problems using a pressure washer. When it comes to inks, you need a specialty for CMYK inks. I use the International Coating CMYK Pro Bright series. And check them out. there goes the Cyan, Magenta, yellow, and black. And they are, let me tell you, look how soft. They are very, very soft. They're not like the plastisol, you know, hard ink, soft ink. If you try to use any type of ink to replace like a blue or red or yellow, it ain't gonna happen. You need these type of inks so you could do your CMYK. So right now what I'm gonna do is set up the screens and align it up, and then we'll see how the print comes out. So let's do this. Screen's all set up already. Ready to print. When you're gonna start the CMYK, there's a process order of how to print the ink. You can't just go with any color you feel like it. There's an order. Well, you start first with yellow. Make sure you have it on the present order. Magenta, Cyan, and then you finish with black. I have heard some people, they say that they'll start with the magenta first and then the yellow to, I guess it all depends on the color, but usually I'll do the yellow, magenta, Cyan, and then black. So right now, let me bring the shirt and let's see how this looks. Let's do this. Beautiful colors, shades. That's a CMYK. Remember, follow the process. There's gonna be times that you're gonna, in other words, there's gonna be some part that didn't wash off when you were washing it in the wash booth. Then when you print it, there's no ink going through. What you do is you clean out the ink, clean the screen out, take it back to the wash booth, and rinse that little part. Try to wash off that little part. It won't break up your stencil. So then you bring it back, align it again, and print it. Sometimes you have to do that when you're dealing with so many little small details. So that's the CMYK. If you like this video, press that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. May God bless you all. Be grateful and peace out.